Back in on the W Show, live from Radio Row in LA. We've had a bunch of stars coming through. We have yet another star that's coming through, man. Matthew Judon. Chiefs fans know him very well. New England Patriots linebacker, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. What brings you to Radio Row, man?
Radio Row. I'm out here supporting the Black Women's Health Initiative, and just it's for early detection and screening of cancers and breast cancer. So about a year ago, my mom had cancer.
Really?
Yeah. She was able to beat it, but it's because she got checked early, and it saved her life. So, so that's how I kind of got paired with them. And I'm just out here, just pushing, get screened. Just go to the doctor, check on yourself. Everybody, men, women, children, just check on yourself. Know if something's irregular in your body, and don't be afraid to go to the doctor.
Yeah, and that's we talked to a couple other guys that came through and were talking about it, and it's very important because being Black, we don't like to go to the doctor, whether it's men or women.
Yeah. I don't know where that stigma comes from. Like, why do people not like to go to the doctor?
Historically, it's just people don't trust the system.
Yeah.
The systems, whether it's healthcare, whether it's the justice system, a lot of it's been against us. So, you look at the Tuskegee experiments and things like that. A lot of those things, the Black community doesn't trust medicine at all.
Right.
And I mean, even today now, with just more Black doctors, physicians, and things that are coming in, it's
so I understand that, but it's a lot of Black doctors out there. It's a lot of Black medicines and different alternatives that you don't gotta go on the doctor. You don't gotta go get radiology or chemo. It's stuff like that. So if that's the approach you want to take, and that's the medicine you want to take, I'm in support of it. But just do the research.
Yeah.
Go to the right doctors. Go to the right clinic. Go do that stuff because I love women. But more than that is it's not yourself. You got so many. Like my mother had 2 kids, and so like we all need her in different ways. Financially, emotionally, mentally, we all needed her, and she did what was right for other people around her. Even we would talk, and she was like, "I'm sober, I can't get out of here. I hate it," stuff like that. But now, just last week she was out in Vegas with me.
Yeah.
And so, like, she grinded through it, and she was a soldier about it for the people around her, and now she's able to live her life, and she's more in tune with her body.
Yeah, and that was going to be my next question. Really, was to just talk about your mother, just in your upbringing, especially with you taking on this cause and really being, one of the leaders and talking about it throughout the NFL and for Radio Row this week. Talk about that upbringing. Talk about the 10 kids is a big family.
So in our upbringing, we had. I remember my physician growing up. His name was Dr. Thomas. He was from the Virgin Islands, and he always had an accent. And he was a great doctor, light-skinned, good, African American, and so he was a great doctor. So I always had, so growing up, I always had a good image of doctors in my head. I wasn't never messed over, but I do understand the stigma of people they just draw money out of you, they doing this, but playing sports, we always had to go get this. So Dr. Thomas always got us in, got us out, and did right by us. We never waited in the doctor's office. So it is some great positions out there. It is a really good position out there. I think you just got to do your research, and you got to go in there, and you got to trust. Sometimes you got to lie and trust people until they kind of push you over, and then you got to reset. But I don't think that we should all take the stigma decisions like that. Growing up with 10 children, it was hard. It was hard. So, we had like a 3-bedroom house. All the boys was in one room, all the girls was in all the girls was in the other room. But my mom did everything she could to provide us with a good living. So we was living in Pontiac, Technician. Yeah, she moved us to West Bloomfield. Yeah, she moved us to West Bloomfield, which was a better school district for us to get a better education. And she did everything she could for her kids growing up.
That's all to that black woman too. Real. Yeah. Give her that round of applause. And even like you talk about, people need to do their own research and things like that. And you being an athlete, I mean, I'm sure from the different levels, that you've been in football and sports, people may have been trying to throw you different, drugs or painkillers and things like that. How do you attack the research side?
So with drugs, I don't take no drugs. I ain't never wanted to take no drugs. I understand the risk I take on my body. So with that, I work extremely hard. So when I'm hurt, like if I got a knee injury, I tore my ACL in college. I understood that I could take my ACL in college, so I just make sure I rehab it as much as possible, so I'll never have it again. But after 2 days out of the hospital, and I could thank myself. I told my mom I don't want to, because she stayed with me. She came down there and stayed with me. I was like, I don't want to take drugs. Because I'm asleep all the time. That's not me. Like, I'm up. I'm always up. I'm playing video games. Like, I understand it's gonna hurt. I understand it's gonna hurt. I want those feelings. I don't ever want anything to dull me from me being me. Like, okay, if my knee hurt, I understand that it hurts for a reason. I gotta go. I gotta feel it. Understand when I'm feeling better. I don't want to just 2 weeks later stop taking the pill. Well, not my needle. So I'm like, all right, nothing ever happened, but I was there, and I felt like they be having a little machine that me move up and down after surgery, and I felt all that pain, but I felt weak as well. So like with all the medicines, all the research, all that stuff, I don't do that, but I will take some ginger and some plants and some root and grind them up and put them in a shake. I will do that.
You're a herbalist. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, I take a Tylenol and stuff like that, but I'm not really into the big pain meds and nothing like that. That's not it.
And so even with that ACL injury, did they try to give you pain meds? Did they try to really not necessarily force it on you?
Well, yeah, I mean, they gave it to me. They prescribed me some, and I took the baby aspirin, so I was getting blood clots and stuff like that. And I did the research on that. It's not too much stuff that you can do to make sure you don't get blood clots, and you don't want blood clot to go to your heart and stuff. Instant death. So I took those. But the pain meds that they actually gave me, I didn't take those 2 days after surgery. I didn't want those. My mom threw them away, and I never seen them again. Good. I didn't want those. So, and from there, I never really take no drugs.
Yeah. Back to that. Sorry. Having 10 or being one of 10. Talk a little bit about the competitiveness. Were they athletes as well? I mean, you guys could have ran 5-on-5 right there. Talk about the competitiveness and having that many kids, especially you said it was mostly boys.
Yeah. So honestly, the most competitive person in my family is my dad, Earl Harrison Jr. So he used to take us. We had a hoop in our driveway. So he used to take us out there, and he used to whoop like no holds barred. Yeah, no holds barred. And then if we walking back to the car and stuff, in the car in the parking lot and stuff, he'd say this, he'd be like, race you to the car, and he'll say, go. Like, so I think we all got our drive from him. And I got 2 older brothers that I always compete with. And I wasn't better than my older brother at another, like my junior year in high school. Like my older brother, Michael Judah. And so I competed with him so much that that's where my love of the competition came from.
Man, you had a heck of a season this year, man. 12.5 sacks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely pulling. Even though we can't AFC Kansas City, we still pulling for you. Yeah. We appreciate the time, man. One question before you go: if you could turn any sneaker into a cleat, which one would it be?
I don't really know. I think all the Jordans is it. So I think that just something comfortable.
What about these Travis Scotts? Did you turn them into cleats? You haven't spatted up for you?
Oh, I mean, but they got ones. They got low ones. Yeah. So but these not comfortable enough to be cleat. These more solid.
Flex.
Yeah.
He out here trying to flex.
And I see the Scotch and soda too. So that's
about that.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Okay,
yeah. I got a shirt in my bag.
Okay. People not hit the Scotch and soda.
Not yet.
Yeah. They actually came out here, so they out here. Yeah, they got a gift and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So fine.
Heck yeah. All right, we definitely appreciate you, brother, man. We pulling for you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.